It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Atlanta. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now an option play on second down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. Up the middle with Barkley. Trucks over him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Smith in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Devontae Smith.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Eluding the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Penix to the air once more.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Robinson up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Penix.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
McLeod to return it. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it will be Falcon football.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Good work after the catch. Gets them 15 and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
That's complete to Robinson. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Robinson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Penix working out of the gun here. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Again, it's Barkley. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this is going to be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
Flushed out right. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll look to throw.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Buying time to his... And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Michael Penix, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 39, Hurts.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Mason.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Mason complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hurts sets up to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hurts.
Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Pittsburgh Steelers once again who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. In the first half, it was the lefty, Michael Penix, who had it working. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. Our two squads making their final adjustments prior to the second half kick. Which team will be the one standing as NFC champions at the end? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
They'll go to Barkley again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
They'll set up to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Over the middle, caught by London.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Hand off now to Robinson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Well, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They'll throw with Penix.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons.
Rondale Moore,
46 yards.
And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it as they head out on the field for this drive. That whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Flush to his right. Nifty move. Powering his way forward. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
2nd and 7.
Moore, the man in motion.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late.
That's interference.
That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Penix.
Eluding the pressure right.
He's got his man, London, right side.
And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Here's Robinson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get it down inside the 25. Looking to throw, Penix.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Drake London,
His second touchdown of the night.
and the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Coup for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
He finds his man complete. That's Mason. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Hurts fumbles it.
And the Falcons grab it.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To the air, Penix. That's complete to Mooney.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. That is caught and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but...
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo.
From the left hash, this from 39.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
This short throw caught by Goddard. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Back to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
3rd and 4.
He'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. 79 yards rushing for him now to this point. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Robinson with another carry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. And looking to throw, Penix. Flushed out right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go, set.
Robinson up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Penix working out of the gun here. On the move to his left. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 47 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Koo now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Bijan Robinson. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hurts.
To Barkley on the check down. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Over the middle here to Brown. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They begin the drive with Robinson.
And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off.
At the 33-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
The Falcons are Super Bowl bound. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.